Okay, what's up, gamers? We got a playoffs round one to talk about. Before I do that, I'm not gonna upload IDA season 3 because it's stall and the games are taking way too long. I was thinking about doing postcom, but like even the postcom would be super boring, so I'm like, I'm just not even gonna upload season 3 because that's just goofy. I'll do the rest of this league, and then I'll do another league where I can draft a more interesting team to actually watch. Thinking about doing a hail team for my next draft, whatever it might be. But taking a look at this, just to talk about the teams real quick, we are playing First Nut right here, and he's got a pretty straightforward team. You know, I expect Clefable, Aerodactyl, Ambipom, Kartana, and then some of the things down here, probably Gallade, and I would guess Gastrodon. He actually ends up bringing Alolan Sandslash. I'm over here. This is my team right here. Oh, and Kartana and Sandslash get their Z moves. And I'll just show you what I brought. I have, again, a Choice Scarf Cryogonal. So this is actually who I played in week 7 of the regular season. So I actually just played him, and I'm playing him again after some trades. Oh, I didn't even talk about the trades. Earlier I got rid of Jirachi from Metagross because it's a lot cheaper, so that I could pick up Zapdos, and then I picked up Hirayama and Vaporeon, and I dropped like Whimsicott and Archeops and Ludicolo. But anyway, this is my team. I have a Choice Scarf, Cryogonal, Modest, and you know, we're just going to Ice Beam because we can just slice through that team like hot butter with some Ice Beams. We have a Fizz Death Zapdos with Heat Wave. It was originally Heat Wave Thunderbolt, which would have been good. But I needed Heat Wave for the Skarmory, or not Skarmory, Kartana. And I brought Toxic because Gastrodon was scary to me. So I didn't want to be walled by Gastrodon, but he didn't bring Gastrodon, so I wish I should have. Choice Band Metagross just like goes in against his team. Like if he just Meteor Mashes, like he crushes everything. Vaporeon, which protect his Scald, pretty basic. A Flame Orb Hariyama also goes in against his team. I was thinking about Heavy Slam over Bullet Punch to take care of Clef, but I thought Bullet Punch might be better for Aerodactyl. And a Comfy with Heal Bell and the Berry to catch Kartana sleeping, coming in trying to Smart Strike me, hit him with a HP Fire, and then heal up the team from status and stuff. And where is my thing? Okay, Gen 7 OU. So as you can see, he brought a team sandwiched between two things that are white on the bottom half and green on the top half, Gallade and Kartana. I just realized that, and I think it's really funny. I'll have you know that, oh, another thing I messed up right from the team builder. In my notes, I have bring Pressure Zapdos. And what do? I bring Static Zapdos because I didn't listen to my notes, because I guess I just forgot to change the ability or something, or like, and I was like, which ability do I want? And he was like, oh, you know, Ambipom Tail Slap could get static or something. Oh, it's also Chilanberry in case he brought a Z Giga Impact. So anyway, let's just go ahead and start this off. Playing with the music off. Metagross, I lead off with Metagross because I'm like, Metagross got rocks. Metagross also has freaking just beast mode on everything on this team. Hammer Arm will kill a Kartana switching in because that's like his only good switch into Meteor Mash. And he actually scouts really well with Protect there, so he can go into his Clefable, and I guess he predicted me to be Choice Band. I was actually thinking about switching out there. But here's where pressure really needs to come in handy. To just stall out this Clef. I did like such a bad job bringing Static Zapdos because I just didn't prep well enough for Clef, and it was like so dumb of me. So dumb of me. But we're just gonna mess around here. I'm like, okay, I need to PP stall this Clef, and I didn't. I'm so stupid. I played terrible this match too. I did really bad things and just some dumb crap and all. But I was like, okay, I need to get in my Metagross. and start doing some work, but I also want to have these rocks off and I want to be healthy. So that actually works in really well for me because I need to be healthy when the Kartana comes out. And I was like, I can eat a flamethrower. I know he's gonna flamethrower, but I can eat one. I'm like, that does like not even 40%. So Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash misses. I'm like, what the hell? Come on, Metagross. You've literally attacked twice this game and you missed both of the attacks. He is putting in like, he's supposed to be putting in tons of work. He's putting in 0 works. Flamethrower gonna come out again. Doesn't burn me, thankfully, and I can just wish up, and I'm like, okay, Meteor Mash this time and hit. And here's where my bad plays start. I stay in because I'm like, last time he Icicle crashed, I'm like, that's gonna do nothing to me, and maybe if he's running slow, I won't like, I won't even be hit by him or anything. I was like, I'm just gonna keep Meteor Mashing. And I take an Earthquake and freaking does 47 to me, and now I'm like a dead Metagross. I can't switch in even with a wish on Clef anymore because Flamethrower does like 40%. So I was like, I'm so stupid. That is such a bad play, dude. Like I've been working so hard. I've been like going to work and like studying after work. I've just been putting like too much mental power in throughout the day, and I feel like whenever I'm playing Mons now, I'm playing so stupid. So that was just a dumb play, and that sets me up for, I mean, it doesn't like guarantee a loss, but it's like just bad playing, just terrible playing, and it puts me in a really bad position. I'm like, okay, I didn't bring Pressure Zapdos, I let my Metagross get killed, like this Clef is gonna bop me. Like, I really can't do anything against this Clef. I go for Toxic and Tasty stays in with Gallade. I'm like, alright, well, I gotta get something going with Vaporeon now. Because, like, just with the leftovers, this Clef walls literally everything on my team. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get this Hariyama in. If he burns me, it's okay, because I have Flame Orb anyway. And I'm like, I just need to get it going. Even if he stays in here, I'm gonna knock off, because I need to get these leftovers freaking off this Clef. I need the leftovers off because he's restoring too much health, and I need him to waste soft boils so that I can kill him later in the game at least. So I also thought like he might switch out fearing the Heavy Slam, because Heavy Slam can like OHKO. But that didn't cross his mind, I don't think. I think he was just like, hey, yeah, Clef is my stop for Hariyama anyway. So I really wish I brought Heavy Slam in that moment, but I was like, you know what, I'll freaking knock off, and that'll have to be good enough for now, and we'll just deal with that later. So now I have a freaking dead Hariyama and a dead Metagross. If I want to get them in, I'm going to have to sack something, and I don't want to sack anything. So I'm just in here messing around with Vaporeon, and I'm in a position where I can start just chipping away at him and make him have to use soft boileds. So that is good news. Get my Zapdos in here and just start roosting. I'm wasting my roosts, but I'm trying to make him use his attacks. Unfortunate Spatak drop, but like literally, like if I brought Pressure, this would have been an easy battle. Like, it would have been a really easy battle with Pressure, and I was just so dumb. That pisses me off. This is also like, I don't agree with his play here. I definitely think he should have set up rocks, but somehow he decided to read me and go Flamethrower on my Metagross switch. So I defogged the rocks off, he Moonblasts me. I think he should Moonblast again or set up rocks. And he decides to just like Flamethrower lay out of nowhere. And I think that was a whack play on his part, but like, you know, it is what it is. He had a good read on me, and that's that. So more PP stalling. I'm gonna play this fast because freaking crap. And I'm just like really upset with the way I played. Like, I can have my Johns about how I've been tired and not playing smart after work, and it is true, but it also just like sucks. I'm like, this sucks. So I want to come in here with Comfy and get some chip off on this Clef, and maybe with Draining Kisses I can heal a little bit of HP and stuff because I don't even have synthesis on this. And he decides to go Kartana because he's like, ooh, cool, Kartana is free on Comfy. And I'm like, okay, well this is good because if I can get... I really need to keep my Zapdos healthy right now because Zapdos is my best check for Kartana, Ambipom, and Gallade. Vaporeon can do it as well because Vaporeon's always putting in that extra work. But I need to keep my Zapdos healthy, especially for this Kartana, especially if it's like SD or like the Z Giga Impact set. So I come out with Comfy, or I stay in with Comfy here because I expect a Smart Strike and I'm the Berry. He actually doesn't have Smart Strike, he has Leaf Blade, and I can Hidden Power, and he gets rid of his Kartana, which is just incredible. And I'm like, okay, since I brought freaking Static Zapdos, let's try to get the Static Zapdos to put in any sort of work here. So I bring in Zapdos on the Fake Out, and I'm like, please give me a Paralyze. He does. I get some good hacks, thankfully. But, like, just screwed. Even if I didn't get that hacks, well, never mind. I needed that hacks. I needed that. And what you'll also see is I get lucky with my Scalds and I get some crits. So I need to put him in this situation where he needs to Soft Boiled with that crit, and that lets me get in a free Hariyama. I decide to Bullet Punch here because I'm thinking that the best play would have been Facade. I should have Facaded. If I had Heavy Slam would have been an amazing play. I didn't have Heavy Slam. But in my mind, I was like, oh, he might predict my Facade and go Aerodactyl. I was actually thinking about close combating the Aerodactyl to just like kill that on the switch. But really what I should have just done is Facade. Even if he went Aerodactyl, like, I would have lived burn damage and then been able to Bullet Punch it after. So I don't even know what I was doing, dude. Like, Bullet Punch was not the play. That was a freaking dumb play. I'm making dumb plays all over the place. And I lose literally like my 2 ways to break his team. I have 2 ways to break his team, and now they're both dead. But at least his Clef does not have freaking leftovers. That's the one good thing Hariyama did. And the other thing, oh, like, look at this hacks, man. I am getting hacks that I do not deserve. I do not deserve these crits. Double crit, like, that is spicy hacks, man. And he is lucky that he soft boiled on that turn, because if he didn't, then he would have lost a Peck or a Clef. And I start hazing because I'm like, okay, well, I just need to start wasting PP. Haze is great for PP stalling because it's got so much. So he's actually faster than me even with the para, which sucks. And then he's able to like fling and steal my crap. And I'm like, well, that sucks because I wanted my leftovers, my Vaporeon, because Vaporeon was actually really good at stalling out this Clef because of its leftovers. I'm like, this sucks. Like, just tragic plays for me all over the place. Maybe I could have gone Comfy on it or something. Could have gone Comfy on Ambipom and then got in like Zapdos, because Zapdos would be faster than it. Just in a really bad position. So I'm afraid of getting my Vaporeon burned, because without leftovers and with burn, then this Clef beats my Vaporeon. So I'm like, okay, if my Vaporeon gets burned, I'm going to have to get my Comfy in somehow and Heal Bell with it. But I was like, I don't want my Vaporeon burned. I don't want to risk it. I go into Zapdos. Zapdos gets burned that turn, so it actually works out pretty nicely. So I'm like, okay, let's just get rid of these rocks. Force him to get them up again, and I can get in a free Cryogonal. And now, this play is actually super vital for me. Why is it frozen? Okay, here we go. I defog, and I'm like, literally, I was recording live, but this was way longer than I expected it to be, so I decided to do post-com. You're gonna see it goes to like 90 turns or so. I get my Cryogonal in because I'm like, I bet he's gonna go Aerodactyl for literally no reason on this play. And I was like, because whenever I say that kind of thing, Nut makes that kind of play where he brings in something that he doesn't need to bring in. Like, he could just stay out with Clef right now. But I was like, I'm gonna bring out my Cryogonal on his Aerodactyl, and he does. And that's really good for me because I get some big chip on this thing, and then he's forced to close combat, so I can come back in with Cryogonal and Ice Beam. And look at this, freaking modest Ice Beam is only doing like 38%. That's like not very much. But the good thing is I'm like, okay, I can force him to keep soft boiling. I can force him to waste his PP. And after that, I was like, I don't want to keep risking my Cryogonal. I don't want him to get special attack drop or anything, so I'm just going to switch out and start wasting the PP on Clef again with Vaporeon, and critical hit on Clef. Oh my gosh, Vaporeon is so good, dude. Vaporeon's always putting in the extra work. Vaporeon is just dumb good, incredible mon, and after Clef is done, I can win with a Scarf Cryogonal pretty easily, and I also have Comfy. The one thing that I was worried about is like, oh no, what if this is Shadow Sneak? That would totally screw me up, and what if I don't get the roll on Ice Beam? But I totally forgot that Draining Kiss is +3 priority, so even if you did Shadow Sneak, I'd still go first, and Ice Beam is able to clean it up. Yeah, just bad plays all over the place. If I didn't Toxic Clef, I maybe could have gone for a freeze on it or something, but just really, just bad playing, you know, just, it wasn't good, and I didn't deserve the win, and I got the win. So, we're going to finals. Hopefully I prep and play better for finals. I won't do stupid crap. Hopefully. But we're able to get a little bit lucky and take advantage of some bad plays on the opponent's part to still squeak by with the win. So I'll catch you guys next time, and sorry I played so bad. Peace.